Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and today we're going to be unboxing the DuraTherm Wall Liners for a long wheelbase Ford Transit Connect. Let's get into it. All right, like I said, this is the wall liner kit for the Ford Transit Connect long wheelbase with 2 sliding doors. We got this in textured gray. It's also available in white. And these are just massive liners. They're for the walls specifically. The way that Legend sells their liners is you can get them in, sorry I'm out of view from the camera here, but you buy the walls and the doors and the ceiling separately. And we always get the question, why? Why do they do it like that? Well, number one, to give you flexibility over over the options. Some people don't need door liners for various reasons, or they don't need a ceiling liner. And come on, gives you flexibility, but also there's so many different variations of vans, especially when you look at like the full-size Ford Transit, where you can get it in a low roof, mid roof, high roof, 130 wheelbase, 148, 148 extended, and dual sliding doors, single sliding doors, and so many different variations and options. It's just easier. High roof liners, 148 extended wall liners, and ceiling liners. And so it really just gives you the flexibility and makes it easier for ordering. Now, what I had Legend send me was actually the kit for a single sliding kit door. And so we've got our 2 wall liners here. One for the left side and one for the right side. I'm not sure which is which. Just from looking at it, I believe this is for the driver's side or passenger side, but I could be wrong because the wheel well is cut differently. This is all you're gonna get with the dual sliding door kit, because this is the only wall space in the entire van. Now, if you get the single sliding door, or if you have the single sliding door, where that driver's side sliding door is on the van, you also get sent a wall panel for that. So we also, we get questions, why is the single sliding door kit more than the dual sliding? Well, because you have a lot more wall to cover, but your door liners are less expensive because you have one less door to cover. Now, you can see Legend has nicely cut out these little areas here on the front and on the back, scored out here. So, there's different options that your Connect may have where it's like, I need it cut out there. Make it super simple, you can pop these babies out. Now you're gonna notice on the liners, you don't really notice it here on the wall liners, but when we do the door liners, is you're gonna see big holes like this, and you're gonna see small holes. These are all pre-drilled from the factory. When you have big holes like these, it means you get to use a push-in rivet, meaning you're not screwing anything in to a self-tapping screw or anything like that. It means you just get to do a push-in rivet, take a little rubber mallet and pound it in. So you can see this all pre-drilled, it's pre-cut kind of precisely exactly for the wall in the Transit Connect. Pre-drilled holes that line up with holes that are already in the wall there. So it makes installation super simple. I'm trying to even see if there is any smaller holes here. I don't see them, but you do get all the push-in rivets that you need. It's the same color as the liner. This is a textured gray. The white is just gonna be a flat finish. It's not gonna have this texture to it. Now, DuraTherm, Legend has 2 products for wall liners and door liners. They have Econolite and they have DuraTherm. They're basically the same, with the exception of a layer of insulation on the DuraTherm. Durable, thermal, that's where the name comes from. And so, up against the side of the bare metal of the van is going to be this layer of foil. And then underneath the layer of foil, there is a layer of insulation that's probably an 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick. And then you have the actual plastic wall liner there, which essentially is going to be the same for the Econolite versus the DuraTherm. And this actually, with this layer of insulation and this thermal barrier or whatever, it gives an R value of 4 to 6, I believe, in the van. So it's really adds a lot in terms of temperature control as well as noise reduction in the van. If you've ever driven a cargo van, you know how noisy it can get, especially if you just have a normal metal bulkhead. You don't have a composite sealed off cab. And so it can get noisy back there, as well as temperature. It's just super variable just because of the thin steel siding of a cargo van. So these protect the van, meaning when you're loading equipment and tools and lumber or whatever it is, and you accidentally hit it against the door or against the wall, it's not gonna, you know, put a big dent in the side of a metal and, you know, chip some paint, form some rust, so on and so forth. And so these just add a lot of value and protection to your van. This is the wall liners. Again, if you have the single sliding door, you're gonna get this extra panel for that driver's side of the door, where the door would be. And so if you're looking for this product, the DuraTherm product, or any other equipment to upfit your van to make it work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.